Hi, I'm Joe Chilling, morning 7 to 9 on Buffalo's oldie station, The Big Wack. Joining us on The Big Wack's Buffalo on the Rise today is Denise Ligammare, who is the Business Development Manager, correct, for Western Division Federal Credit Union.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm great. I'm even better now that you're here.
See?
I feel so much better. Let's talk about Western Division. I want to talk about credit unions in general because I don't know sometimes if people differentiate, or if they can differentiate between banks and credit unions, right? Okay.
Well, you know what? It's kind of hard for people to differentiate between the two. So let me give it to you really easy.
Okay.
The similarities between banks and credit unions is that we offer all the same financial services: your savings, your checking, your loans, your home equities, your mortgages, your investments. The big difference between banks and credit unions is that banks are for-profits, so for-profit financial institutions. So whatever type of money they make, they pay off to their shareholders. At a credit union is a non-for-profit cooperative. So basically, anybody that uses the credit union owns one stock share of the credit union. So when the credit union does well, we actually pay all of our profits back to members. And we do that on a daily basis by usually offering lower interest rates on loans, higher interest rates on savings, and lower minimum balances and fees on accounts. Credit unions are kind of known to be as the blue-collar bank for the average person.
So for a credit union, can you do the regular things? I know that a lot of people don't traditionally write checks anymore.
Oh, no.
Right. But
there's a few, though.
Can you have a checking account with a credit union?
Absolutely.
Or a debit card or whatever?
Your savings account, your checking account, your debit card, your mobile app, your remote deposit capture, everything that you can do for a bank, you can also do at a credit union.
Suppose I went in to buy a car. Mm-hmm. My car is a few years old.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that interest rates are going down.
They're starting to go down.
Right, compared to what I did before.
Little by little.
Can I refinance with the credit union?
Absolutely. In fact, something that we do at Western Division is we like to keep it nice and easy because we think that banking in general has just gotten out of control. You got to use your debit card this many times. You have to, if you're going for a vehicle, there's a different rate for new, a different rate for used or refinanced, and fees. So what we do is our vehicle loan rate is the same whether it's new, used, refinance, or we also buy out your lease. So if you like the car that you have, especially since COVID, that lease program has come back. A lot of leases are coming back or up to the term for a lot of people. And they're like, I love my car, I want to keep it. And they think they have to go back to the dealer to either trade it in or finance with them. We do lease buyouts, same great rate for new, used, refinance, or lease buyouts, starting at 3.99%. And there's no fees to refinance. You just give us a call or go online and we get it all done for you.
If I'm going in to buy a car, should I come to you guys first?
Absolutely.
Or do I meet with the salesperson at the dealership and then come and see you guys?
Well, you could do it either way. We usually tell a lot of our members or even non-members that just see our rates out there, come on in and get pre-approved first because you will know exactly what rate, what term, your payments, things like that. So then when you go out to the dealers and they start all of their haggling back and forth and they're like, hey, you have great credit, we can give you 7%. You're like, well, I can give 4% at my credit union. And the thing with the dealer is they're either going to come down and match it. That's where they're like, we need to go talk to our FI guy, our financial guy.
Yeah, let me take a pencil to that. Yeah.
I call it the wizard behind the curtain. And then they come back out with a better rate all of the sudden, which kind of aggravates me because, like, why didn't you just give me the best rate right off the bat? And that's what we do at Western Division. So with that, when you know what the rate is that we have going in and you're pre-approved, then you can do that haggling and they're either going to match it or, I would say in this case, you either beat it or I'm taking my business elsewhere.
I gotcha. What is a patronage dividend?
Something that Western Division, there's lots of credit unions in the Western New York area, just like there's lots of banks, but our credit union is a little bit different in the fact that being a not-for-profit cooperative, I talked about that, giving back to our shareholders. We not only just do that on the daily basis, like I talked to you about with rates and minimum fees and minimum balances, but the end of the year, whenever the credit union does well, and we've been doing well for over 18 years, really well, that we've been able to pay our members a patronage dividend. So any type of interest that you earned on any of our savings accounts, whether it be savings, money market, or CDs, or any type of interest that you paid on your loans, we actually pay you back some of that money. So if you had a loan with us, we pay you back some of the interest that you paid us. If you have savings with us and earn the dividends, we will give you additional dividends on top of that.
So
just a way of saying thank you.
Is it actually a payback, or do you get a benefit in something that you're going to do with the credit union?
No, we put the cash right in your account.
Really?
So we take a look at your savings and your loans, the relationship you have with us. We do the calculation, which changes every year. And then the week of Thanksgiving, to give thanks to the people that use us, that's when we pay the patronage dividend, which is great for people who are about to go out and do their Christmas shopping. It's tight around that time of year, so that's when we chose to pay it.
Only have a couple of minutes left. Talk about toy loans. It says toy loans, so you're not really talking toys, are you?
Well, I'm talking the toys that everybody really loves, especially in Buffalo. We have a few short months of really great weather, so I'm talking about toys we consider any type of, well, vehicle, ATV, RVs, boats, motorcycles, tractors, trailers, ride-and lawnmowers, anything that we consider like toys that are kind of fun. Well, some of them are fun, maybe not the ride-and lawnmower, but the boats, the ski-doos, all of that, those are under our recreational loans, which we just like to call toy loans. So it's something fun that you can go out and have some fun with, still get a great interest rate. Just like the vehicles, same rate for new, used, or refinance. So if you have a boat that you purchased a couple years ago and the interest rate's really high, you see we offer a lower interest rate, you can refinance that right with us at no fees.
Wow, that sounds like a great deal.
Yeah, it is a great deal.
I like the money back thing too.
Yeah.
You're not carrying any of that with you right now.
No, I don't carry samples with me.
Okay, all right. Well, what's the first step? What do you want people to do right now that are watching, they're viewing, they have a question, or they have a loan they want to refinance? Can they call you, or should they stop in?
They can call or text us, or they can go online to westerndivision.org.
Very good. Thank you very much, Denise Ligammare. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Western Division Federal Credit Union by calling 716-500-LOAN or go to westerndivision.org. Sponsorship and promotional consideration for the preceding segment was provided by Western Division Federal Credit Union. And start your day with me, 7 to 9 a.m. weekdays on The Big Wake.